Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number one versus number two. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. It could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number two team in the country, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. As this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Man, That jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper, the Golden Eagles moving quickly down the field here. And the Golden Eagles line up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And the defense brings it down.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. From this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You still want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball in his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Game sets up a third down play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
looking for the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Golden Eagles are on the move here. He'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Try the right side on the toss. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. Just ran away from the defense. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver makes the grab. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
QB to the tight end for a completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Stopped short of the end zone. Stop the ball at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Miami offense back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a quick grab. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And this one is right through. And they jump back in front. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern Miss. That puts them on top in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slam into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll give it to the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by a running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's French.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Aurora. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on 4th down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And he pulls in the catch. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open play.
Quick throw to the left side. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. set it down for the offense. First down. Will come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Aurora. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first
your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made on the return. What the takeaway? Sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. What was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked it off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Dump off, caught by the running back. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running the football. Nowhere to go at all for that team.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they can use for this kind of situation. Let's see if they can dial up.
So on fourth down, reception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to lose that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
The Canes pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not able to connect. Incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Standing field position to begin this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown for the lead. Well, touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. There's the handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Point after, not right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So now we'll have a field goal. It's at one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And this to tie the game here in the final minute. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, a really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow.